Shalom. Call Halay how about Shem Shai? Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone who well Shalom to 144,000. The 1/3 remnant men when the children of the whole for less Shalom. That's the brother Gabar Yas coming back at you with another lesson. Through the spirit and power how about Shem Shai press. Let's be edifying and straight to the point. And we're going to read this article from the People's Voice.tv. And it says France, thousand protest micro defense policies. We will not die for Ukraine. So now you got protests going on about, France is defending the Ukraine, okay, with this whole posse war against Russia, okay. And hey, look, let's just read the article. It says thousands of protesters took the streets of Paris on Saturday, protest what they see as French president attempt to drag them into a war with Russia. Basically, all these nations are going to be drugged into this third and final war. Okay? Let's read. They say they do not agree with Emmanuel Macron's his militaristic approach to foreign policy and his lack of interest in achieving peace in the Ukraine conflict. The demonstration was organized by Florian Philippot and his party, the Patriots. The crowd chanted slogans and carried signs such as "We don't want to die for Ukraine" and "Macron, we don't want your war." And with this war going on, okay, and this war continues to intensify, okay, and all hell breaks loose in Western nation, man. Hey, all these nations gonna be drugged into this next third and final war, man. Cause Poland, they're now, doing a military draft, and as you saw in Ukraine, they're just taking men off the streets and just forcing them to fight, man. So, as this continues on, man, all these nations are being gathered into this third and final war, but that's not going to happen until after the MOTB, which is the CHIP, is being made mandatory, which is coming in June, by the way. Okay. All right. So they're about to go digital in June. Well, we'll wait and see. That's about a month away. It was supposed to happen this month, but, so, and plus they're doing away with the pennies, and they're about to do away with the coins, the silverbacks, and the brownbacks, and then eventually the petrodollar will be done, man. So things are moving fast, okay? Things are moving much faster than you think, okay? Like I said, though Terry, wait for it, because it was surely coming when not Terry. Excuse me. This person is a person by the name of Mario ZNA from X, okay? Which is Twitter, by the way. It says, just in protests in Paris over Macron's attempt to drag France into war with Russia. Macron, we're not going to die for Ukraine. Macron on Wednesday proposed expanding France's nuclear deterrent to protect EU nations and urges European members of NATO to take more responsibility for their own defense. He cited uncertainty over Washington's commitment to Ukraine, especially as relations between Kyiv and U.S. President Donald Trump's administration experienced a setback after Vladimir Zelensky rejected calls to negotiate peace with Russia. Macron has argued that continued aid to Ukraine was crucial, warning that if Russian President Vladimir Putin succeeded in Ukraine, he wouldn't stop there, a claim that Moscow has repeatedly dismissed as nonsense. Russia has identified NATO expansion towards its borders, and the U.S. led bloc promise of eventual membership for Ukraine as being among the key reasons for the conflict. So things are intensifying, man. Okay. And hey, because we all know what's coming next, man, the draft. Okay. France is gonna be doing the draft. Okay. Poland is already doing the draft. I think Germany, okay, they doing the draft. Okay, all these nations are gonna be doing the draft, including America, Babylon the Great, man. So as this war intensifies, man, over there, okay, and plus, okay, and then other wars are gonna pop up, and then all hell is gonna eventually break loose, man. So yeah. So war is gonna happen, man. It's prophesied that the third and final war is coming. It's coming quickly. Let's get some scripture. I'm not gonna read the rest of this. Been dealing with sinus and shit. So it's lucky if I sound weird. Alright. Let's go. Let's get some scriptures, man. Let's go. Let's read Revelation 11:14 first before we do that. Come on. This is Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. Okay? So this third and final war is coming quickly, man. Okay? It's speeding up, man. The days are speeding up for the elect's sake. Let's go to Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2, and let's read verse 1 through 3. I will stand upon my watch and set me up the tower and will watch the sea. Slug you. Do that shit. Habakkuk 2 and 1. Let's start over again. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me up the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what shall I answer when I am reproved? Excuse me. Verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh shall answer me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Okay? So as these prophecies speed up, man, okay? Look, we're close. Okay? Let's go to Matthew now. Matthew chapter 24 and let's start at verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay? The end is not yet, because the MOTB's got to be made mandatory, man. And you're starting to see uprisings and uproars of the people throughout the world. Okay, they don't want this third world war to happen, man. But it's gonna happen, whether these people like it or not, man. Okay, it's all leading up to it. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, and you're seeing that. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. So we're in the beginning of sorrows, man. Things are not going to get no better. Okay? Slocky. Let me drink a sip of water right quick. There you go. Anyway. All right. All right, let's get back to it. This is let's go to Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no nor ever shall be. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the days are being shortened for the elect's sake, man. We're almost out of here. Okay? We're almost out of here. And as you see, man, you're starting to see uprisings and uproars of the people because these people don't want a war. But, hey, it's going to happen. Prophecies is taking place, man. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and what thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay? You're seeing that, man. Okay? Verse 3. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, you're seeing that. Okay? They're in an uproar because they don't want France to be sending nuclear defense over there to Ukraine. Okay? These people basically don't want the nation to get into a war. But little do those people over there know, those Edomites over there, for the most part, because you do got some jakes that are scattered amongst those Edomites over there in France. Okay, I think he got some brothers over there that's teaching over there in Paris, France. You got brothers that's teaching all over the globe, man. So, excuse me. So, look, World War III is going to happen, whether these people know it or not, and whether they like it or not. Prophecy is being fulfilled, man. Verse 3, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. These were spoken into existence from the beginning. The prophets prophesied. It tells you that, Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8, man. Okay, let's just get it. We're going to come back. Let's get it. Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. You see? Okay? And the prophets are back. Prophesying what they wrote down, man. Prophesying again. Now, we don't know which prophets that we are, but hey, we know that we're those prophets of old, man. Okay? The warning is going out day in and day out. Now let's go back to 2 Ezra chapter 9. Excuse me. There we go. Let's read verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is manifest. The end is being spoken into existence by the men of the Lord, the prophets. Okay? So that's what the times that we're in. I don't know why I did that. I could have stayed because I had to get another one. This is 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? So we're in the beginning of evils, man. Beginning of wars. World War III, okay? World War III has begun, but it hasn't gone full blown yet. But we are almost there. We're close. Verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Okay? 2/3 are not paying attention. And that's why they're going to die that death by pain. And some of the 2/3 are going to be drafted to go fight in this third and final war, man. Okay? And they ain't coming back. Verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Okay? So you're seeing all of that coming down the pipeline, man. And it's not going to be turned back. Okay? Okay? So none of these things that are going on are going to be turned back. Let's see. Yeah, let's get another one. Let's go to Joel 3. And let's go down to verse 9 and 10. Joel chapter 3, verse 9 and 10. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Verse 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay? So these nations, okay, especially the NATO and the EU nations, are coming together. Okay? Eventually they're going to come together against Babylon the Great, man. Okay? But they don't realize that America is the enemy. Okay? They're starting to realize it slowly but surely. Okay? They're starting to realize that, hey, Babylon the Great America is the enemy, man. Okay? And as these nations wake up more and more, yeah. So, you're going to see more protests, okay? You're going to see more uprisings and uproars of the people. You go, hey, people going to be protesting to not get drafted to go fight in this third and final war, man. You're going to see a whole lot of that. Because people are going to resist, okay? You're already protesting about what's going on over there between Russia and Ukraine. Eventually, they're going to be protesting about, hey, when all hell breaks loose, when World War III breaks out, man, people are going to be against it. You folks say they don't want to die. But unfortunately, yeah. As a matter of fact, let's get another scripture and I'm going to close it out. Because death and judgment is coming to this earth, man. So there's no stopping what's coming. Okay? There's no stopping what's coming. So, Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 33. And the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be at that day from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. They shall not be omitted, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dug upon the ground. Okay? People gonna be dying from pestilent diseases. They're gonna be, going overseas to fight over, in the third final woe. Okay, World War III, and they ain't coming back. Okay? So this is the times that we're in. Alright, so with that, I'm in here, man. I pray this lesson was edifying and straight to the point. All praises and glorifications go see how about Shemiel Shai. I Shem Rakak with Dash is on to the next one, Shalom. Kwam Yasharala, Wa Baba Ball. Shalom.